Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone podcast. My name is Kathy. There have been 4 new documents that appear today, July 15th, on the case summary page that was released by the clerk of court in Idaho versus Koberger. Recall, this is the document maintained by the clerk to document all key events and filings in the case. And if you go to page 102, the 4 items were filed on the 14th of July, 2025. They all 4 are public records. We know that because they have the PDF icon next to them. One is state's response to coalition of media organizations, motion to be heard as interested parties, and motion to vacate non-dissemination order. So it appears that with the hearing coming up very soon on the morning of the 17th, that only the state has filed a response. I'm anticipating that this will be to oppose the media coalition's attempts to get the gag order set aside. This document has not yet hit the public docket, but more importantly, I wanted to alert you to the 3 remaining items that were filed on the 14th. It appears that the media coalition, ladies and gentlemen, are asking the court to unseal the multitude of documents that have been sealed from public disclosure from the beginning of this case. The 3 items begin with 1. Motion to be heard as interested parties and motion to unseal records. Now, what is a motion? It is an application for a court order. It is the media coming forward and asking for 2 things. Number 1, to be heard at a public hearing. And then secondly, for the court to unseal these documents. The second item, also dated the 14th of July, is memorandum in support of motion to be heard as interested parties and to unseal records. A memorandum is a memorandum of law. This is where we can expect the media to go into the litany of legal authority as to why these records should no longer be kept under seal, anticipating that the First Amendment will be front and center with Supreme Court interpretations of the First Amendment as it applies to situations where a court has sealed records in a criminal case from public disclosure. I'm anticipating that there will be a strong argument that these documents should no longer be under seal since Mr. Koberger pled guilty. So we see they filed a motion, they filed a memorandum of law in support, and then finally the third item is evidence. When you see a declaration or an affidavit, that's evidence, that is testimony from a party with knowledge. This is a declaration in support of motion. What motion? The motion to be heard as interested parties and motion to unseal records. This is the declaration of Rebecca Boone in support of motion to be heard and unseal records. Ms. Boone also provided a declaration in support of the other motion that's scheduled for hearing on the 17th, the motion to vacate the gag or the non-dissemination order. Ms. Boone is a journalist with many years of experience, and so in this declaration, we anticipate that she will be giving reasons based on her skills, her knowledge, experience as a member of the media, why the Koberger case needs to be unsealed. Once these 4 documents hit the court docket, we will, of course, notify you. So please stand by until next time. This is Kathy. Thanks for joining us today.